Welcome to Echo Base and to our first ever video toy review. This will be the first experiment with something we'd like to start bringing to the site on a regular basis. So I encourage you to please contact us with any feedback or suggestions you might have. Our goal is to make these reviews a helpful guide in your decision of whether or not to buy Hasbro's latest Star Wars offerings. Let's begin. Our first figure up for examination is VC02, Leia and Hoth outfit, and this highly anticipated resculpt is definitely worth the long wait. The only previous modern version of everyone's favorite space princess in this particular outfit from The Empire Strikes Back was released in the Power of the Force line back in 1998, and then sort of kit-bashed in a Hoth multi-pack back in 2003, and it sucked both times. In fact, it was so bad I don't currently own one with which to compare this new version for all you viewers. But basically, this figure completely blows that one away. And I can safely say Hasbro has given us a definitive Leia and Hoth outfit. So what makes this figure so special? Well, the biggest difference between this version and the last one is the big increase in articulation. This figure's got 12 points of articulation, making her pretty dang posable from head to knees. The only articulation missing that's preventing this figure from being officially super articulated are ankle joints, which have actually become pretty standard these days, so it's kinda weird to see them excluded in this one figure. Still, she's got the ball socket neck joint, ball socket shoulders, ball socket elbows, swivel wrists, swivel hips, ball socket knees, and of course the standard 360-degree waist articulation. Ouch! So like I said, pretty posable, and I'm satisfied in this area. The sculpt is also very good. They pretty much got all the details right. The uniform's got all its patches and wrinkles and stuff. She's got her rank insignia thingy, and what I guess is her communications device on her left wrist, and her height looks just about right too. There might be some difficulty getting her blaster into those tiny little hands, but it's nothing too major. And the likeness isn't bad, considering the previous version looked more like Han Solo than Princess Leia. So, on to the paint job. There's never really much to discuss here. Basically, she's just got a very good paint job. I think the best part about it is that the outfit's not perfectly white and clean and yet not overly filthy, so they pretty much got the wash just right, and it looks pretty cool. So let's move on to accessories. Ta-da! Just like her vintage counterpart, Leia and Hoth outfit basically includes one plain old Rebel blaster pistol, and that's it. Don't know what else this figure would really need, but the accessory count just seems kinda light. Maybe they could have thrown in an Imperial blaster rifle or a data pad, something like that to add a little value. Not a huge deal to me though, since I'm just really happy with this figure itself. So overall, this figure is pretty awesome and turned out great. Everyone can throw away those POTF2 Hoth Leias. Might want to pick a few of this figure up if you're into that sort of thing. She can chill in your Echo Base diorama, be the backseat driver in your Millennium Falcon cockpit, or hang out in your Cloud City diorama for a brief tour and a smooch on the hand from Lando. And speaking of Bespin, when I look at this figure, I see the potential for, if I can get this vest off, a pretty awesome Bespin Escape Leia figure. And so all it really would need is a New head, new hands, new lower legs, and of course no vest. And that can't come soon enough, since the Bespin escape Leia we're stuck with now is 9 years old and could definitely use an update. So, this concludes Echo Base's first video toy review. I hope you enjoyed it, and depending on the feedback we get, it should be the first of many. Thanks for checking us out, and be sure to register in the forums to chat with other Star Wars geeks about the latest Star Wars toys from Hasbro.